up Kathy DeLisser in a private limo, the passenger name is listed. If I'm delivering dairy to one of the vessels, that's listed. And then as we have room for you, we dispatch you up. So as if everybody's queued up for their line to the transfer to the airport, that bus then gets pulled up so we can load you and get you out of here. Our goal is to make sure every bus stays full, but the guests are there to fill it up. So that we don't have buses that are sitting in here, because we can, on a peak day, back in 2019, we have sometimes upwards of over 100 buses that come in and out of the terminal, and we can have over 150 stores trucks, close to 500 taxis, and I think our peak limo and shuttle was about 98 one day. So there's a lot of vehicle traffic that gets circulated through here.
How many parking bays are allocated for the cruise?
Well, we have 12 bus bays.
All of them.
And then as we walk down, yeah, this just for cruise. And then we have 4 lanes where we have 3 lanes that are dedicated for taxis that are picking up, and 1 lane as we walk down that way that's dedicated for private limos and shuttles. If I was a local person and my family was coming to pick us up, we actually again have worked with the port and the parking company. We actually have set up an area down on the first level of the parking where guests can go down there. There's some benches, and then we shoot private vehicles. So say a family member or a friend that's picking you up, so that those guests get shooted down downstairs. So we really split how we operate here. Rapid antigen test within 48 hours or PCR test within 72. Some cruise lines do different things, so it's a challenge for us because everybody does different things. So for example, Disney, they do 100% testing of all their guests on the day of, and they have a space at the hotel across the street. There are some other lines like Viking, where everybody, when they board the vessel, they actually do a test and then they wait in their stateroom. So there's different protocols for various different cruise lines that are slightly different. The government of Canada also requires anybody who is required to board a vessel to be fully vaccinated. So we work very closely with our union and our other stakeholders to make sure that we have those certifications and we can show them if they're asked. So you can see sort of our 3 lanes here. We do have an area where deliveries can come. This little area over here, we call it our limousine lounge. With some seating, so if guests have booked a private limo that's sitting down in the holding lot, once I come up to this area, then my limo would get called up. And then you can see some folks that are out in this area with vests on. Those are our traffic attendants. And so they are directing traffic into the right lane. They're making sure that you've been down to the holding lot if you're not a taxi. They're making sure that they're managing the flow. And again, the goal for this area is we need to get especially taxis in and people in those taxis and get them out of here, because on a day like Sunday, we had, and where our numbers are still a little bit light, but we had 5,000 guests that were coming off with 3 cruise ships and 5,000 going on. So it doesn't look very busy, unfortunately, today, but on a 3-ship day where we can have anywhere from 5,000 to 8,000 guests embarking and another 8,000 disembarking, this area needs to move at the speed of fast and efficient.